Hi, hello, dear students. Welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss about the binomial theorem, the questions which are related to binomial coefficients. Now we will discuss here theorem, one of the important result based on binomial coefficients. Prove that C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 into x plus C2 by 3 into x square plus and so on Cn into x power n divided by n plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 into x. Observe, dear students, carefully. First you have to consider the LHS value. So what is the LHS here? C0 by 1, C1 by 2 into x plus C2 by 3 into x square plus and so on Cn by n plus 1 into x power n, that is LHS. We know that C0 means NC0. NC0 value is equal to 1. So it is equal to 1 by 1 plus NC1. NC1 means n divided by 2 into x. NC2. NC2 means n into n minus 1 into divided by 2 factorial into, already 3 is there in the denominator, into x square plus and so on NCn. NCn is equal to 1. So 1 by n plus 1 into x power n. So just we simplified that LHS terms. C0 means NC0, which is equal to 1. C1 NC1, which is equal to n. C2 NC2, n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial, and so on Cn NCn, that is equal to 1. So after that, see 1 by 1, this step 1 by 1 means 1 only. N by, here 2 can be written as 2 factorial, I am writing, into x. N into n minus 1 divided by 3 into 2 factorial can be written as 3 factorial into x square. Sir, how you will write 3 into 2 factorial as 3 factorial? See here, just one example I will say that. N factorial, just after that I will rub it, is n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial. Na? So for example, here 3 into 2 factorial is there. For example, 3 into 2 factorial is there. This is equal to 3 into 2 can be written as 3 minus 1 factorial. Can I write like this? Is it in this form or not? N into n minus 1 factorial. So n is equal to what? 3 only, no? So 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 3 minus 1 factorial. That's what? 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 2 factorial. So wherever 3 into 2 factorial is there, we are writing as 3 factorial. I hope everyone understands, dear students. I am rubbing this. So for understanding purpose, I clearly explained. After that, we will directly, you can write it. Plus and so on, even here 1 by n plus 1 into x power n. Yeah, from this step onwards, concentrate carefully. Here I am giving that one star mark also. From this step onwards, some turning step. You keep in mind, turning step, which is equal to here multiplying and dividing with numerator and denominator with n plus 1 we are multiplying and dividing with n plus 1. Remaining as usual 1 plus n by 2 factorial into x plus n into n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial into x square plus and so on 1 by n plus 1 into x power n. After that, immediate step what we are going to do is the denominator n plus 1 we are keeping like this only. Numerator n plus 1 we are multiplying in the bracket each and every term. So 1 by n plus 1, the numerator n plus 1 we are multiplying with each and every term of the bracket value. So it will becomes 1 into n plus 1 is n plus 1 plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into x. If we multiply with the third term, n into n minus 1 into n plus 1 divided by 3 factorial into x square plus n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 into x power n. Slowly, step by step, I am explaining, dear students, here. I think you are able to understand. Here 2 factorial, 3 factorial and so on, these terms are there. So can we write as the first term n plus 1 by 1 factorial. In the next step 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 1 by 1 factorial can be written as that. 1 factorial is anyway 1. N plus 1, nc1 can be written as n. So n plus 1 also can be written as n plus 1 c1 plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial in terms of combination terms, coefficient, binomial coefficients, we can write as n plus 1 c2. n plus 1 c2. Just I will explain how, only one term I am explaining, how these two are equal. You are writing, sir, these two are equal. You are writing. Just I will explain after that. Anyway, I will rub that into x also. Into x. So how it will be? Just I am explaining. N plus 1 c2. By definition of NCR, n factorial by, that means n plus 1 factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So n plus 1 minus 2, n minus 1 factorial. So which is equal to n plus 1 factorial can be written as n plus 1 into n plus 1 minus 1 factorial, that means n factorial. N factorial also can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial divided by 2 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. N minus 1 factorial, n minus cancel. So n into n plus 1 divided by 2 factorial. That's what I wrote now. N into n plus 1 by 2 factorial. In place of that n plus 1 c2 I wrote. Similarly, in place of n into n minus 1 into n plus 1 by 3 factorial can be written as n plus 1 c3. Like this way we will write and so on the terms. So I am rubbing this. I hope everyone understand. For understanding purpose, clearly I explained the terms about. So now n plus 1 c2 n plus 1 c2 into x. The next term also we can write it as n plus 1 c3 x square plus and so on. Here I am sorry, here plus and so on we can write it here, plus and so on. Otherwise we can do like this better. n plus 1 by n plus 1 into x power n here, plus and so on. We can write like this way. N plus 1 anyway cancel, no? So you will get only x power n. In the next step, here we are multiplying and dividing by x in this. So here 1 by, multiplying and dividing by x, no? X by n plus 1 into x, which is equal to n plus 1 c1, n plus 1 c2 into x, n plus 1 c3 into x square, plus and so on, x power n. In this step, what we are going to do is, the numerator x we are multiplying each and every term with the bracket value. So it will becomes 1 by x into n plus 1. So n plus 1 c1 into x plus n plus 1 c2 into x square plus n plus 1 c3 x cube plus and so on n. This can be written as, here 1 is there, no? 1 can be written in terms of n plus 1. I want to write all. N plus 1 c n plus 1, ncn is equal to 1. So 1 can be written as in terms of n plus 1, n plus 1 c n plus 1 we are writing into each and every time multiplying by x also, no? X power n into x power n plus 1. So in the next step, we know that one of the binomials expansion. So here n is equal to n plus 1 is there. But here starting with n plus 1 c1, n plus 1 c2 and so on is there, n plus 1 till. So for every binomial expansion we need n plus 1 c naught also, no? So 0 is not there. What we have to do is, to get the term 1 by x into n plus 1. Here we are adding n plus 1 c 0. This is we are adding. Plus, and the rest of the terms, n plus 1 c1 x, n plus 1 c2 x square, n plus 1 c3 x cube, plus and so on, n plus 1 cn plus 1 x power n plus 1 minus n plus 1 c naught. We are adding and subtracting these values. After that, observe carefully, dear students. Here, from here to here, we will make it as expansion, binomial expansion. So here, in the next step, whatever I mentioned, that flower bracket, 1 by x into n plus 1. So the flower bracket value, it will be considering as 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus n plus 1 c naught. We know that n c naught is equal to 1. Similarly, n plus 1 c naught is also equal to 1. In the next step, it will become as 1. So 1 by x into n plus 1 into 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1. So this is required RHS. We consider, which is equal to, we can write it as 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by x into n plus 1, which is required RHS. Hence conclude that the result, very important, dear students, that is, this result you remember as a shortcut formula for the competitive examinations like MSET, JA Mains, BITSET. See, that is C naught by 1, C1 by 2 into x C2 by 3 into x square plus and so on, Cn by n plus 1 into x power n is equal to 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by x into n plus 1. Dear students, you remember as a shortcut formula of this. This is one of the best and important results in the binomial theorem. Based on this, we will discuss the questions. The next question, prove that C0 minus 4C1 plus 7C2 minus 10C3 plus and so on equal to 0 if n is an even positive integer. Here, if n is even positive integer. Here, if n is even positive integer. So first you have to write the series C0 minus 4C1 plus 7C2 minus 10C3 plus and so on. What is the difference between previous problem and this problem? In the previous problem, nth term is given. Here, nth term is not given. So, here in this series, we observe that C0 coefficient is 1, C1 coefficient is 4, irrespective of minus and plus I am considering here, and C2 coefficient is 7, C3 coefficient is 10, and so on. By observing this series 1, 4, 7, 10 and so on, which are in AP. So, whenever they are in AP, the first term A is equal to 1 and the common difference D, common difference D is equal to 3, 4 minus 1 or 7 minus 4. So, after getting for this type of series, the nth term will becomes Tn plus 1 is A plus Nd, A plus Nd. So, which is equal to A value 1, n into D value 3. So, it will become 3n plus 1, which is the nth term of this series. So, the series will becomes now. So, whenever nth term is there, alternatively plus minus we are getting now. So, can we write like this? First, you write the complete series C0 minus 4C1 plus 7C2 minus 10C3 plus and so on. Alternatively plus minus we are getting means minus 1 whole power n. So, last term here we are getting 3n plus 1. This series can be written as sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power n, minus 1 whole power r into 3r plus 1 minus 1 whole power 3r plus 1 into cr, r suffix. Now, minus 1 whole power r multiply for each and every term. So, it will becomes sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into 3r into cr plus sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into cr. So, here 3 constant you can take outside. sigma, the remaining terms, r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into cr, plus sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into cr. In the earlier classes, we discussed about this type of series. We have that sigma r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into cr, value 0. This is the first one. And also r is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power r into cr, that value is also 0. These are the two important points. Once you go through my previous videos, you will get these results. Even I explained how these values are going to get zeros. It will help you. Based on these values 0, so ultimately the given series value goes to be 3 into 0 plus 0. So 0 it will becomes. Therefore, conclusion step, C0 minus 4C1 plus 7C2 minus 10C3 plus and so on is equal to 0. Hence proved. We'll move to the next one. The next question, which is very important for 2 marks. Prove that C0 plus 2C1 plus 4C2 plus 8C3 plus and so on 2 power n Cn equal to 3 power n. To prove this result, we need to recollect the formula for 1 plus x whole power n expansion. We already know that we have the condition C0 plus C1x plus C2x square plus C3x cube plus and so on Cnx power n is equal to 1 plus x whole power n. Put that equation number 1. Put x is equal to 2 in the above result, otherwise in the equation 1 we get C0 plus C1 into 2 plus C2 into 2 square plus C3 into 2 cube plus and so on Cn into 2 power n is equal to 1 plus 2 whole power n. Sir, why sir you are selecting only x is equal to 2 means, here in RHS if you observe that 3 power n we have to prove. So x is equal to 2 if you take, then the result will becomes 3 power n. So that is C0 plus 2C1, 2 square means 4 only, no? So 4C2, 2 cube means 8, 8C3 plus and so on 2 power n into Cn is equal to 3 power n. Hence proved. It is very important for 2 marks, dear students. You need to practice more. Prove that C1 by 2 plus C3 by 4 plus C5 by 6 plus C7 by 8 plus and so on equal to 2 power n minus 1 divided by n plus 1. Now consider LHS. C1 by 2 plus C3 by 4 plus C5 by 6 plus and so on. C1, that means NC1. NC1 means n. n by 2. C3, NC3. NC3 means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial. Into already 4 is there now, plus NC5. So NC5 means 5 terms we need to write. N into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4 by 5 factorial. NC5 by 6. So n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 n minus 4 by 5 factorial into 6 plus and so on. Now what I am doing is, in the RHS n plus 1 is there in the denominator. So for LHS, multiplying and dividing by n plus 1 and the rest of the term as usual we can write it as it is n by 2 n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into, here you have to remember dear students, n into n minus 1 factorial can be written as n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial. So here also 3 factorial 4 can be written as 4 into 4 minus 1 factorial means we can write as 4 factorial, So we can write as 4 into 3 factorial can be written as 4 factorial plus 6 into 5 factorial can be written as 6 factorial. N into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 n minus 3 n minus 4 divided by 6 factorial plus and so on. After that, numerator n plus 1 I am multiplying with each and every term of this bracket value. So 1 by n plus 1 n into n plus 1 divided by 2 can be written as 2 factorial plus n plus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 4 factorial plus n plus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4 by 6 factorial plus and so on. So n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial can be written as n plus 1 C2 from the binomial coefficients. 1 by n plus 1, this term can be written as n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 4 factorial can be written as n plus 1 C4 plus this can be written as n plus 1 C6 plus and so on we can write it. Here 2, this is looking like the series which we discussed in the earlier classes, C0 plus C2 plus C4 plus C6 plus and so on is equal to 2 power n minus 1 only, no? But here C0 is not there. C0 means here n plus 1 C0. So to avoid that, to get C0 term here, we are adding and subtracting n plus 1 C0 in the bracket. 1 by n plus 1. Here we are adding n plus 1 C0 plus n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 C4 plus n plus 1 C6 plus and so on. At last minus n plus 1 C0. We are adding and subtracting. And observe that, dear students, carefully. From here to here, this value by using above series 2 power n plus 1 minus 1. Why? Because in place of n plus 1 is there now. So we can write it as 1 by n plus 1 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 minus n plus 1 c naught can be written as 1, since the value of n plus 1 c naught is equal to 1. So plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled. 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 cancel minus 1 divided by n plus 1, which is the required RHS. That is conclusion step. C1 by 2 plus C3 by 4 plus C5 by 6 plus and so on is equal to 2 power n minus 1 divided by n plus 1. Hence proved. The next question, prove that C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 plus and so on plus Cn by n plus 1 equal to 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 into x. Sorry, here x is not there, only here into 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1. So in the method 1, here method 1, like the result how we proved in the previous sessions, similar way I am explaining. First consider LHS. Method 2 simple one, I will tell that. C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 plus and so on Cn by n plus 1, which is equal to C0 means NC0. NC0 means 1, 1 by 1. NC1 means n by 2. NC2 means n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into 3 plus and so on. NCn means 1 by n plus 1. In the next step, according to the denominator, we are writing multiplying and dividing for the LHS by n plus 1. Multiplying and dividing by n plus 1. So 1 by 1 plus n by 2. 2 means 2 factorial, we can write. N into n minus 1 by 3 into 2 factorial can be written as 3 factorial. So n into n minus 1 by 3 factorial plus and so on 1 by n plus 1. In the next step, n plus 1 we are taking into the bracket. Numerator n plus 1 we are taking into the bracket. It will becomes 1 by n plus 1. So n plus 1 divided by 1 can be written as 1 factorial plus n into n plus 1 divided by 2 factorial plus n plus 1 into n into n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial plus and so on n plus 1 by n plus 1. After this step, 1 by n plus 1, n plus 1 by 1 factorial can be written as n plus 1 C1. Similarly, the second term it will becomes n plus 1 C2. Third term n plus 1 C3 plus and so on n plus 1 by n plus 1, that value is 1. To get the expansion, so here 1, 2, 3 and so on it is there, but C0 is not there. So what we are doing is 1 by n plus 1 into, we are adding for this series n plus 1 C0 and subtracting the same. So n plus 1 C0 plus n plus 1 C1 plus n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 C3 plus and so on. Here we are subtracting n plus 1 C0. After that plus 1 is there now. So here that 1 can be written as, before that only n plus 1, here 1 can be written as n plus 1 C, n plus 1 you can write it. After that, here n plus 1 C naught we wrote now, that only we are going to write as minus n plus 1 C naught. From here to here, nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3 and so on plus ncn, that is equal to 2 power n only, no? 2 power n. So 1 by n plus 1, this is 2 power n plus 1. N plus 1 C naught, it is looking like nc0, so that value is 1, minus 1. Since the value of n plus 1 C naught is equal to 1. Therefore, conclusion step, C naught by 1 plus C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 plus and so on plus Cn by n plus 1 is equal to 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1. Now we will enter into the method 2. So here method 2 we are doing. See how we are going to do that result as we have the standard result which we discussed in the earlier classes, C0 by 1, C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 plus and so on, Cn, 1 minute, in terms of x we need to write it, C0 by 1, C1 by 2 into x, C2 by 3 into x square plus C3 by 4 into x power 3 plus and so on, Cn by n plus 1 into x power n is equal to 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 into x. This is the standard result we have. We proved also. In this case, what we are doing is, put x is equal to 1 in the above result. We get so C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2, C2 by 3, x square means 1 square. Here also 1. So all 1 only will come in that LHS. C3 by 4 plus and so on. Cn by n plus 1 is equal to x is equal to 1, substitute. 1 plus 1 whole power n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. So that is C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 plus C2 by 3 plus C3 by 4 plus and so on. Cn by n plus 1 is equal to 2 power n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. That's what they are asking to prove, no? We got it. In method 1 and method 2, we proved the result, dear students. We'll move to the next one. The next results. Prove that C0 plus 3 by 2 C1 plus 9 by 3 C2 plus 24 by 4 C3 plus and so on 3 power n divided by n plus 1 Cn equal to 4 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by 3 into n plus 1. So it is also two methods are there, but generally they will ask the theorem and then application. So that application means just now we discussed, we have the result. C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 into x plus C2 by 3 into x square plus and so on Cn divided by n plus 1 into x power n is equal to 1 plus x whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 into x. Put that equation number 1. Put x is equal to 3 in the above result. We get C0 by 1 plus C1 by 2 into 3 plus C2 by 3 into 3 square plus and so on Cn by n plus 1 into 3 power n is equal to 1 plus 3 whole power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1 into 3. So that is C0 by 1 plus 3 by 2 C1 plus 3 square means 9 by 3 into C2 plus and so on Cn by 3 power n write first, 3 power n by n plus 1 into Cn. 3 plus 1 is 4 only, no? So 4 power n plus 1 minus 1 divided by 3 into n plus 1 is the result. Even by using result procedure also we can do that, but it is enough. I hope everyone understand, dear students. So till here maximum I covered all binomial coefficient results in the intermediate level. In the intermediate, I hope we will expect these type of questions in the public examination. Please go through thoroughly. Any doubts are there, please write to my comment box. I will help you, dear students. Thank you all. Signing off, Maths with Panindra.